What does a big ol' whiskey drinking community think about
Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey? Welcome, Rex and Dan, to the Flavor Cloud game. The two of you will compete to name the most frequently tasted flavors in order to win. Gentlemen, please flip a Glen coin to see who claims first honor.
That's the tails, that's the heads.
You know what? I'm gonna do tails.
You
I'm
going
feeling
tails? That's the heads, my man.
How is that heads?
Because the eye is in the head,
sure, fine,
right?
yeah.
So Dan is here because he is our resident bottom shelf bastard. Daniel's on vacation.
Okay, please remove the curtain over the TV
Don't
and reveal the flavor cloud.
Don't look.
Rex,
Yes.
the first flavor is yours. We're doing a speed round, so please send in all 3 of your answers now. The flavor cloud is a visual representation of the flavors whiskey drinkers are collectively finding in Jack Daniel's whiskey. The bigger a word appears means more people are tasting that specific flavor in their whiskey. The contestants are locking in their answers now. I would like to remind the two of you of your available lifeline, the veto. You each have the option to veto one of your opponent's guesses, so if you think their flavor choice will be too powerful, you have one chance to stop them and cancel the word. Rex, your first flavor was vanilla.
Super classic flavor. There's an element of vanilla in here. It's mostly getting named because I think a lot of people are gonna say it. I think there's 3 or 4 other flavors that I would name first that I'm specifically finding, but I'm playing the game, baby.
Dan,
Yes.
your first flavor was banana.
It's one of those things that I didn't really pick up on until people started saying it, and therefore I feel like most people find that. But now it smells like Laffy Taffy to me, so what are you gonna do?
Oh, what are you
I know what
gonna
I'm
do?
gonna do. I'm gonna veto the shit out of that banana.
I'm gonna veto your vanilla. How's that?
Okay.
So Rex, you replaced your word with honey. Honey was worth 23 points.
Pardone, man?
Dan, you replaced your word with maple.
Okay.
Is worth 22 points.
Oh, we're close. We're 1 point off.
Okay.
Competition shades on.
Oh, well, my mic's on there. I can't do that.
Rex, your second flavor was banana.
Banana. Next. No bananas anymore.
Yes, so Rex,
No
we need
vanillas.
another flavor from you.
Bam.
Done.
Rex, your new answer you submitted is oak, worth 72 points.
Oh.
You just go around licking oak.
Okay.
Weirdo.
Okay.
Freak.
All right.
Okay.
Dan, your second answer of brown sugar is worth 81 points.
Okay. Not bad. Not
Oh,
bad.
that's pretty good.
Rex, your third answer was peanut, which was worth 82 points.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Dan did his own thing and did penis/peanuts.
It just depends on how you say it.
Wait.
Penis.
There's a T.
No, peanuts.
You gotta hit the T, though.
Peanuts. You like salt peanuts?
Hit the T.
Peanuts. That's what I'm saying. Peanuts. I'm going with peanuts. I'm going with peanuts.
I already said peanuts.
I'm going with peanuts. I put peanuts, you put peanuts.
I
We
put peanuts
we
first.
put peanuts.
I won the toss, so my peanuts get locked in first. My peanuts is well in there. It's,
What?
it's locked in. It's not going anywhere.
Peanuts?
Penis is worth 10 points.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
There's
A
wow.
lot of penis
That's
in there.
pretty good.
Okay, are we ready to announce the winner?
I've never been more ready.
Dan, your
Yes.
final score is 113 points.
Hey, that's respectable.
Rex, your final score was 177 points.
That's more respectable.
You hand me
You
that
are
blue,
the winner.
Hand me that blue thing right there. We're just gonna turn that on.
What you do with that? What you doing?
And then I think it's that one.
So what are the top 5 biggest flavors most
Okay.
experienced?
Well,
Hey.
that's a lot of inputs.
Okay.
That's a lot of inputs.
So we were kind of feeling it.
Dude, caramel.
What's
Ooh.
going on here?
The feces. Caramel. I think we both whiffed on that. That was a big one that I could see how there would definitely be caramel there.
Sure.
Peanut shells definitely got. This is probably one of the most peanut forward
That's what I'm saying.
whiskeys that I've had. The brown sugar was a good
Yeah,
one.
banana bread, banana runts.
Hillbilly toilet.
Okay, all right.
It's tiny. I kind of get it. Pencil
Pencil
shavings.
shavings?
I kind of get it.
Weird.
Cowpokes Grundle.
See,
Pre-nutted cherry smack. Did we leave that? Did we leave the smegma?
Oh, shit.
What the hell, banana? It's huge.
I actually just learned recently what that was.
I think we learned a lot today.
And my wisdom is rock hard right now.
Something about a sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by More Labs. Dan, you've used the More Labs. What is the More Labs?
Have you ever seen The Witcher?
Yeah.
Okay, it feels a lot like a Witcher potion. It's a very small amount of stuff. It's botanical, lemony. You can get it in sugar-free. Slam it right before you start a night partying, or in my case, a day on the river. The next day, you feel fine.
You know, we don't want to encourage anybody to get irresponsible, but sometimes you're having fun with your people there, and you're going to wake up the next morning. You're going to be paying for it. This makes sure that you're going to wake up. You're going to feel a lot better.
Soy-free, caffeine-free, gluten-free. It's good for pretty much everybody. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. Prickly pear concentrate, milk thistle extract.
Okay, so compared to your previous experiences with your peoples on the rivers there, how much of a difference do you think it made?
Half of doing any drinking on the river is like the dehydration effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get home, you kind of feel sunsick, you got a headache, and it's not necessarily always because of the intoxication, but I didn't even have any of that.
Nice. You can go to morelabs.com and use code TRIBE for 20% off.
Morning recovery, baby. Do the damn thing.
We asked the YouTube MBs in the community tab, how are they drinking Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey? 16% are drinking it neat, without any ice. 16% also are drinking it on the rocks. And then 68%, this is a cocktail whiskey. I wonder how many of those cocktails are a good old-fashioned Jack and Coke. Top comment, Nate Guy 15, in a cocktail, Jack plus Coke, simply because my taste buds detect mainly the nutty cashew flavor a little too much for my liking to drink it neat, but it is by far the best mixer I have used. All right. We're gonna try Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey on the rocks.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can't think of the last. Oh, that's not true. So one of the only times in my life I've ever been truly drunk was when I drank about this much Jack Daniel's in one night.
So here's a flavor cloud. Basically, the things that we were finding in the neat pour, let's see if those stand up to ice.
I think that flavor cloud's pretty accurate for the big tasting notes. Just vanilla, caramel, brown sugar, banana. That would have been my go-to for default ones,
I said oak and peanuts.
Oh yeah, I've heard people say peanuts, but it didn't make it in there.
It's a hard T. Okay, on the nose.
Oaky vanilla.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I smell.
Oaky vanilla, there's some brown sugar in there, and I think most other people find more banana than I do. The thing that was surprising about the neat pour, I'm thinking Jack Daniel's, it's gonna be proofed really low. Yeah, people are putting in like cocktails and never drink it neat. I'm not expecting that much. I try it neat, and don't get me wrong, it's not a whiskey that I'm gonna be reaching for. It's not my kind of whiskey. In my opinion, it's not a great whiskey for a neat pour.
Right.
But it wasn't as bad as I remember. Did you just cap a neat pour?
Yeah, it is way better neat.
Well, hold on. I think it's a problem of expectations. They're so successful.
Yeah.
It's like one of the biggest brands on the planet.
Yes.
And whenever there's a whiskey that big, you have kind of lofty expectations.
Right.
All right, going back after it's chilled off more.
It's really just, there's the vaguest distant hint of oak, but it's mostly just vanilla cream.
There's more bitterness than I would like there to be. That barrel bitterness.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, now the other thing about Jack Daniels, I think so many people have like the college experiences of a Jack and Coke,
Right.
and then they're just getting trashed. And you get older and you mature a bit, and you want to feel like your tastes are maturing
Right.
and evolving and
So you
graduating.
trash your roots.
Yeah, well, the fact that for a lot of people this is in the rear view mirror. Is it an amazing whiskey? In my opinion, no. Does it deserve to be that big of a brand? I think it has an amazing history, but qualitatively, I don't find the stuff that I wish was in the most popular whiskeys, but I do understand why it's popular, because whenever you're mixing it with something like a Coke on the
Yeah,
rocks.
okay, so here's what, I think it deserves to be where it is. Because of the not in the world of whiskey enthusiasts.
Okay, yes.
But in the world of people who might drink some kind of whiskey at some point,
Yeah.
it's got a huge Venn diagram overlap of non-whiskey drinkers. That shows it's doing one thing really well, which is it's making a whiskey accessible enough to introduce whiskey to a whole category of people, even if it's through cocktails.
Yeah, I think it has served as a gateway for people to get into whiskey.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'm not reaching
And I think
for it.
that's where it should live.
Sure.
At least the generic Jack Daniels lowest entry level.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know how much additional Coke Jack Daniels has helped sell.
Oh yeah, no, there's no question. They have a canned Jack and Coke now.
Yeah, that's a new thing. That's a partnership that makes sense. Want to go do a cocktail?
Yeah.
Hello. We'll be making a grown-up Jack and Coke. First you need ice in a mixing glass. Then we need 4 ounces of Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey. There's 2. 3, 4. Then we need 3/4 ounce molasses. Oh yeah, that's thick. It's a bit sticky. Next is 1/2 ounce of lime juice. A 1/4 of an ounce Angostura bitters. There. Mix. You really gotta get the molasses to dissolve. It'll be faster. You fill your Collins glasses with ice. Pour this over. Top with Topo Chico. And then garnish with a nice fresh lime. Adult Jack and Cokes.
Okay.
What makes an adult Jack and Coke?
Yeah.
There's no Coke. Instead of the Coke, it's basically Angostura bitters,
Right, bitters.
molasses,
Okay.
and Topo Chico.
Can you make us also a Jack and Coke?
Yes.
Thank
Normal
you.
one?
So we can compare it to just the easy whatever. What is going on?
There's a rounded little weird malt. There's a malty note in that. That's really weird.
Like a malt balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? If I'm getting a Jack and Coke, I don't think this is gonna do it for me. I want the Coke flavor.
I get the Angostura.
There's that bitterness, that Angostura bitterness, but then there's a sweetness, and I think that's the molasses, but it's got this weird round gaping hole in the middle. There's not a density. I think the molasses is ruining it. Oh, good. A real Jack and Coke. Oh God, you got you got the kind of molasses that's no joke.
The motor oil
Not
molasses?
for children.
Wow.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That is some
Here.
thick. All right, there you go.
There's no way. This is like, what is that, Vegemite or something?
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's real molasses.
It's
but
like
I said prune.
yeah.
yeah, prune.
Yeah,
I
prunes.
see prunes. Mm-hmm. Let's try the real Jack. and
Yeah,
Coke.
it's like tomato soup mixed with prune extract on that molasses.
Come on, don't with Coke.
It's very simple, but if you know exactly what you're getting into, it's kind of hard to screw up a Jack and Coke.
I've never had a Jack and Coke with a lime. Let's try that. Nope. See, just leave it alone.
Don't try and fix a Jack and Coke. It's you know what? You know.
If you like Jack Daniels, I've got another whiskey I think you should try. Really? It's Uncle Nearest 1884. This is a distillery based on the family of Uncle Nearest, who taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey, and is credited with inventing what is now the Lincoln County process. These guys source their whiskey from Tennessee from various distillers and then blend from all the barrels they have to create their releases. On this one, you get all of that sort of toasted oak note, and then that kind of soft, round, almost coconutty roundness to the nose. That's not quite honey, not quite vanilla. And then there's that brown sugar and bread and a slight wood char note on the finish.
We asked the Magnificent Bastards in the YouTube community tab on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, how are you rating Jack Daniels? 1 star, 12% horrible, they're not digging it. 54%, the majority give it 2 stars, a little bit of a meh. 3 stars say it's good at 28%, 4 stars say it's great at 4%, 5 stars, that's 1%. So this is living right in that 2-star area. That comes in at an average star rating of 2.3. Which, sure, yeah. top comments. For years, it's tasted just like what? For years, it tasted just like taking a bite out of a banana nut bread muffin with a solid amount of butter on it. I would love to have got that. That sounds delicious. In the comments below, what whiskey do you think we should collectively review next? We just did the Jack Daniels. Now we want to do #try, and then the name of the whiskey you'd like to see in an upcoming episode. No spaces. Quick heads up, the dry week in the Whiskey Tribe is coming up. This is the quarterly challenge. Once a quarter, we take an optional break from consuming alcohol. That's going to be July 5th through the 12th. You see what we did there? See what you did? The 4th, you do what you're gonna do. You wanna join us, we're gonna take a week off, and try some other things at Art Whiskey to make sure that we don't have any issues sneaking up on us, and also to reset the palate. It's actually a really good way to pick out flavors in a whiskey whenever you come back to it a little bit later. Hey, 4th of July weekend. What better way to celebrate than America's #1 selling whiskey and explosives? Brianna's gonna help us blow up some stuff, cause
America!
you got it, it's good. Yeah. Here, let's blow that up.
Whoa, with a hand?
Right?
Oh! In here?
Sure, yeah.
What?
Okay, now we have another hand. Just a not so subtle reminder. You ever put an explosive in a closed container?
No.
You want to? Don't burn my finger. Yeah!